Welcome to Daytona Beach, Florida, qualifying underway for the Golden Eagle Syrup Superspeedway Series. Part of the Sidewinder Racing League. Check them all out at discord.gg/Sidewinder. When you field fillers if you want to be one. Still got 4 minutes to get in this race. Hopefully we get some help. If you want to be a field filler, let me know. Make sure you apply using the roster section. We'll get you all situated. No, Ian's on vacation. I don't know where everybody else is. That's crazy. Crazy. Andrew Beach, not here. Matt Benke. He's here. Ethan's here. Davis. Not here. Jeremy Scherer, he's here. Alex Linney, not here yet. Dalton Hayes. This is how you're set in the league, William. So it's not going to change no matter what you do. So it's not on your end. It's on me. DJ Floyd's here. Mike Edwards is here. Trenton Sneed is here, so that's 7 of our playoff contenders here. The one's underlined and the one highlighted in complete yellow at the top. The ones missing are Andrew Beach, Davis Greenwell, Alex Linney. 25 days so we go see Lincoln Park. Hell yeah, buddy. I'm looking forward to it. I need to make you a Lincoln Park vehicle. What series would you like to run a Lincoln Park car? I'm gonna make it for you. Because you got my ticket. Gatlin Downey, quickest overall so far. Already peeled off the track. Ethan Evers goes second quick. Logan Wilson is third, and he's going off-roading. Mike Edwards heading out. Golden Eagle Syrup Silverado. Two minutes to go in quali. Cody Brown's also out there.
I have a quick question. Can everyone who's in the league be in this race, or just those who are part of the chase race?
Everybody that has joined the league is eligible to run the whole season.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Dalton Hayes jumps up to P3. Trenton not gone out yet. Mikey's still getting up to speed. TJ Floyd's on his lap. Let's see what TJ can put down. Matt Benke also on his timed lap. TJ Floyd will post 50.5. 50.958 goes to 6th. Let's check in on Matt Benke. Matt's coming into the tri-oval with his locomotive. I love the front of that truck. It's cool. You ever seen a train coming at you? It looks like that. Matt Benke goes all the way up to 3rd. Nice effort there from Matt. Let's see what Mikey's able to put down. Mikey at the line, 50.842. Mike Edwards goes up to 3rd. Jeremy Scherer, last truck on track. Don't know if he's going to make it around because he hasn't even started his lap and there's only 10 seconds left. So Jeremy Scherer will not put a lap down, but we'll watch him till the end of practice because we can. Gatlin Downey is going to be your pole sitter. See if we can have a chat with the old Mr. 05. Is he hanging out somewheres? I don't see him at the moment. .35 is open for green flag interviews, says Matt Benke, so I'm good with that. Where is our pole sitter, Gatlin Downey? I don't see him. All right, Gatlin, I'm going to have to talk to Ethan. Mr. Ethan Evers, DG, got a copy? Hi. Well, we're starting second here as Gatlin Downey was not available to interview, so we're going to come talk to you. How are you?
I'm here.
Hi. You're probably doing
Hi,
better
how
than
are
me.
you?
Yeah. You want to trade?
No, I had my fair share of kidney stones one time, and I don't want it again.
One time. This is my 6th time going through.
Yeah, I don't want another one, you know?
Mikey's had a bunch too. Anyway, see, we're starting second here. A very small field tonight. So what's the strategy with a smaller field?
We're just gonna give it all she's got, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, 7 playoff contenders here tonight. 3 of them not here. That gives you a leg up on the playoffs early on. Every little bit's going to matter. You're going to have to try to stay towards the front, or are you going to chill out and not worry about stage points?
I'm just not gonna care and just let whatever happens, happens.
And 4. All right, buddy, have fun.
Thanks.
Ethan Evers giving us a quick chat. Says he's just going to do whatever the hell he wants. Let's talk to William, just because you can. William, you're muted. Well, hi, William. Good luck. And bye, William. We're going to have a chat with William since he's not normally here. It's good to see William out there on track. Let's run through our very short starting lineup. Presented by our friends at the Wanted Goons. Easy one to do tonight. Gatlin Downey is your pulse hitter in the 05. Golden Eagle truck there. Ethan Evers in the bud, number 8. Starts second. Mike Edwards, another Golden Eagle truck, starting in the 3rd spot. Matt Benke has his beautiful locomotive starting in that 4th spot. Dalton Hayes has the Tide Ride in 5th. Logan Wilson starting that number 76 in 6th. Cody Brown has that 17 NOS machine starting in the 7th spot. Yeah, TJ Floyd, number 49 Yeti truck starting in the 8th spot. Trenton Sneed, the fan favorite, starts in the 9th spot. And Dirty Boys Automotive Chevy, Jeremy Scherer alongside number 15 Chevrolet. Kelly Hyatt has the 26 Valspar Lowe's machine starting in 11th. Lemuel Price starts in 12th with the Team VRS setups machine. And then the Bull Rock Silverado for Will Asherbanner, 13th. 13 trucks to do battle here tonight, 60-lap race. Nighttime at Daytona for the trucks. Thanks once again to the Wanted Goons for our starting lineups. Field works their way out of turn number 4, heading towards the tri-oval. That pace truck, very briefly, will make a sharp left turn. There he goes. Field is in control of Gatlin Downey, who has to wait for the green flag for this initial start. Should be right about there. Gatlin Downey gets us going. Ethan Evers in 2nd. Mike Edwards 3rd. Matt Benke in 4th. We are underway from Daytona Beach, Florida. 13 trucks. We do have one faster pair. So if your favorite driver wrecks, they still have a chance to get back into it. Top lane did not get going very good. Inside line, the 2 Golden Eagle trucks hooked up together. Not teammates, but working well together. Dalton Hayes looks like he wants to go to the tail of this little group. See the Tide Ride riding the apron, heading to the back. Quick reminder for everyone, there is no yellow line rule, but if you go down there, then come back up, cause a wreck, that is on you. Gatlin Downey leads lap number 1. Trucks go side by side through turn number 1 and 2. Downey pokes the nose out ahead of the field. See if he goes up to that outside lane. He does not. Gets caught in the middle. He did not get decisive. He started to move up from the bottom. Mike Edwards gets the inside lane. Then Ethan Evers was already there on the outside lane. And Ethan Evers with the push from Matt Benke jump out to the lead, goes all the way to the bottom. Gatlin Downey stuck in the middle of 3 wide, gets Logan Wilson trapped to the top lane as a result, as Logan was the unlucky one that was on the outside, as the rest of the trucks on the high lane drop to the middle. We get contact, and we're turning Cody Brown and wadding him up on lap number 2. We only have 13 trucks, and we just wrecked half of them. Unbelievable. Don't have enough trucks for a wreck like that. Just proved me wrong. Let's see what happened to get everyone all out of shape. Downey comes up and gives Matt Benke a push, and it was a bad push. Turns Gatlin Downey. Gatlin's truck is heavily destroyed. And Gatlin got into Downey, and then TJ Floyd got into Gatlin, collects Logan Wilson. Just a bad push from Gatlin, and I think he felt bad about it and immediately Alt F4'd. Well, Gatlin Downey, pole sitter out of the race. We're down to 12 trucks still running.
Had it. First to get caught up on the second under caution.
Huh?
Are you done complaining?
I don't even know what he was saying. Couldn't understand him. Sounded like he was underwater. Love the Roval. It was entertaining. It was very entertaining, Gucci. The Roval put on a show. BMW struggled there a lot. I was shocked. Never seen one car struggle that badly. Everyone will probably come down and top off the tank. We shall see for sure. Here comes Ethan. Leads Mike Edwards, Trenton Sneed, TJ Floyd, Lemuel Price. Matt Benke's heavily damaged 35 machine. Probably a fast repair for the Team 35. We'll see if that truck suddenly pops back to new. There you go. Fast repair used on that 35 locomotive. It'll update once they exit the pit lane who has used them and who hasn't. Definitely fuel only for Edwards and Evers. They get out 1 and 2. Trenton Sneed took 4 tires. Why not? Short field. Comes out 3rd anyway with 4 fresh tires. Matt Benke, the 4 tires and the fast repair. Comes out in 4th spot. Dalton Hayes, 4 tires. Not 4 tires. 11-second stop for Dalton, so I wonder if he either 2 tires and some damage repair or just damage repair. 11-second stay for him. Logan Wilson down there. Here comes Lemuel Price off the pit lane. He'll be in that 6th spot when he rolls out. See if he had to burn the fast repair once he exits. It'll let me know. Nope. Lemuel Price still good. Did not have to burn one. TJ Floyd did not burn one either. Took a 43-second damage repair. And back out for TJ Floyd. Cody Brown, another one that did not burn a fast repair. He had that hard hit in the right side door. You see it's still a little wrinkled, but still in pretty decent racing shape for the 17. Cody Brown rejoins the action in the 8th spot. It's like Logan Wilson heading back out now. Logan 1 minute and 7 on the pit lane. Getting that truck pulled back out. Doesn't want to burn that repair too early. Back into the action he goes. Jeremy Scheer, another one, minute 15, along with Kelly Hyatt, both those trucks you see on screen. Minute 15 on the repair clock. And then back into the action for them. Will Asherbrenner, a lot of damage to that number 83 machine. Unfortunate, a short race for Will Asherbrenner, it seems. Let's see where our pace vehicle is. They're coming back down the pit lane. Looks like they want to top off the tanks again. That Benke stays out, and I don't think Will Asherbrenner is going to get going. So Asherbrenner will be a lap down. It's also showing Lemuel Price just ahead of him a lap down. I thought Lemuel came out, but scoring a lap down right now. Not topping off the tank the second time by Matt Benke, TJ Floyd. So that gives Mike Edwards, Ethan Evers, Trenton Sneed 3rd, 4th, and 5th. William was racing. William sitting on the pit lane. Short field here tonight for the Golden Eagle Syrup Superspeedway Series. Update our title since we're done with the Roval. Big crash, lap 2. Drivers given bad pushes. Lap number 2, and our pole sitter out of the race. William is parked, was slowing down and got punted under caution into the 26. You know you have a fast repair, right? You could have fixed that thing right up and gotten right back out there. TJ Floyd, that truck doesn't look so great. Look at the back end of that thing. That's going to cause people to not want to draft with them because it's very hard to line up a push when your tailgate is that crooked. We have 10 trucks, 1 track. Not sure what's up with Lemuel Price. There goes the pace truck. 10 on the lead lap. Matt Benke, the leader, has used his fast repair. You have TJ Floyd, Mike Edwards, Ethan Evers, Trenton Sneed, your top 5. Then Dalton Hayes, Logan Wilson, Cody Brown, Kelly Hyatt, and Jeremy Scherer, the top 10. Matt Benke goes to the top right away. TJ Floyd on his inside, going to the lead. TJ has that truck with his bent tailgate up into the lead. Indestructible Yeti cooler truck. Benke brushed the wall lightly there. TJ Floyd to the lead. Mike Edwards second and side by side for third. Ethan Evers and Matt Benke battle. Trenton Sneed up into the mix. Inside line has most of the trucks. There's only 2 on the outside, so that should be advantage inside. But weird things tend to happen at Nightona. Outside lane. 2 trucks making it work. Kelly Hyatt pushing Matt Benke all the way to the lead. I'm impressed. That's not easy to do. Especially the way that 26 has got heavy left side damage and right rear damage. 26 looks kind of beat up. Oh! Mike Edwards got up the track, scared the heck out of the 26 Kelly Hyatt. Well, one of these trucks is likely to be a champion at the end of the season. Could be TJ Floyd, Matt Benke, Mike Edwards, Ethan Evers, Trenton Sneed, Dalton Hayes, or Jeremy Scherer. Those are the 7 eligible, underlined in yellow or highlighted in yellow if they're the leader. TJ Floyd all the way down on the apron there, almost 3 wide. Don't have that many trucks in this lead pack. Still trying to go 3 wide. Drivers are crazy. Remember, Matt Benke's already used the fast repair in that 35 team, and he's in the playoffs. He's got to be careful. Doesn't seem like he has any care at all for that right now. Having a good time up there. Matt and Hyatt. Get out to the lead again. I think Hyatt's peaking high to get some air on the nose. And tucks back in to push. Also helps keep the left side of that truck out of the draft as it does have damage on the left. Or that black and yellow 26 truck. Thanks, Scott. Fixed. Benke gets a lap led there to 35. That'll help his playoffs. Extra bonus point. I believe that outside line with 2 trucks is making this work. It might be because Edwards is kind of scared to get on TJ Floyd's back bumper with the way that thing's bent up. Doesn't want to cause a wreck. Plus, it's early in the race. It doesn't really need to be pushing hard this early. Just need to make laps and try to beat your fuel number. These old Silverados look cool. I think he is clear of TJ Floyd. Will he decide to come down or stay with the 26? TJ Floyd all the way on the apron. Not sure what that's about. He just doesn't want to lead. TJ Floyd started to get concerned about fuel, it looks like, and absolutely threw the anchor out and was like, fine, y'all aren't going to pass me. I'm going to go back here one way or another. Mike Edwards tried not to pass him still. Ended up almost losing the draft because of it. That was kind of entertaining. Fell back over almost a second. Now Kelly Hyatt drops down in front of Mike Edwards, bails on Matt Banky. Kelly Hyatt, another one with a bent up back bumper that you don't really want to be pushing on very much. Well, after a lap 2 crash, kind of scared the field. Went green for the last 8. I guess 7. Matt Banky with Logan Wilson now get up to first and second. Kelly Hyatt in third. Mike Edwards fourth. Ethan Evers fifth. Trenton Sneed, Dalton Hayes, Cody Brown, Jeremy Shearer, TJ Floyd. I think a lot of those drivers are content to try and save some fuel. Check in on Lemuel Price, back out on the racetrack, 2 laps down. Did not use the fast repair. I wonder if that was on purpose or not. Well off the pace. Doesn't have the draft. Will probably end up 3 laps down unless we crash in this top 10, which seems unlikely at this point. As we have one going to the apron. I think he leading the train with that locomotive style paint scheme. It's pretty funny. I like that. We got the train going here. Coming up on quarter distance. Be halfway to halfway. Of course, at actual halfway, we give away bonus points to the top 10, which is pretty much every truck on track, except for Lemuel Price at this point. Important to position yourself to try and get yourself some points here. Never know when that 1 point will matter. Have to try and get every point you can. Well, a lot of drivers have volunteered themselves to have a chat while they're driving. So I'm going to do just that. Matt, DG, you got a copy?
Yeah.
You're leading and you sound like you're having fun.
Well, when I got run over, I didn't feel fun.
That didn't look fun. Had to use your fast repair. The only one that had to use it.
Yeah, and I really feel bad for Will. I really did not mean to run him over under yellow.
Was that what happened?
Yeah, I don't know why we were slow in the middle to top lanes, but yeah, I didn't see him in time and kind of ran into him, and the brakes on these things suck.
Yeah, you gotta do more avoiding than braking. I was wondering what happened to him. And now Will sits on the pit lane and done for the race. He'll finish 12th though.
Yeah, I guess.
And Kelly Hyatt peeking to the outside of Logan Wilson there.
Yeah. For whatever reason, this middle lane is just holding tight. Nobody can really get a run, and I'm happy with that.
I don't think anyone's trying to get a run, to be honest. I think a lot of them are looking at their fuel number.
Yeah, I was feeling I'm on the losing end of that.
Yep.
I know Kelly tried maybe 5 or 6 laps ago, and I just took the side draft and just kind of ran away, and then he backed off.
Kelly's got rear bumper damage. Nobody wants to push Kelly. Same
News
with
to me.
Same with TJ Floyd. They have rear bumper damage. So nobody wants to push TJ either. But yeah, what's the fuel number looking like? How far can you go as the leader?
I got 14.5 in the tank.
14.5. So you should make it to halfway. Barely.
Barely. This is gonna be scary.
Yeah, it'll be very, very tight. You'll be on the pit lane trying to get to the start-finish line.
I ain't gonna get no stage points.
Doesn't seem like it. But you're getting points for leading, and then you get, if you lead the most laps, you get extra points. So that could be cool.
That would be cool. It's just the weather around here has been really nice, and I've got that racetrack job on Friday nights, and so which I don't think I think this might be my only one at this rate.
Oh no. We'll be down to 6 playoff drivers.
Yeah, it's been fun.
As long as it's been fun. That's the point.
Yep, I totally missed the first week and made everyone after that, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was supposed to go to the local track tomorrow, but they canceled their events because heavy rain.
That's unfortunate. I gotta go tomorrow night for my first night, so at a different racetrack.
I was going to get Jeremy Mayfield to sign my Mountain Dew car, but yeah, not going to be there now.
Oh, dude, that would have been amazing.
They're talking about rescheduling it for May 31st.
Nice.
Yeah, so that'd be cool. Well, we got Mike Edwards popping out of line, letting Ethan Evers by, and then back into line he goes. We briefly had something to look at.
Hopefully when August rolls around, I can get Ty to sign my Xfinity car with him.
Yeah. Ty Dillon.
Ty Majeski.
Timage Esky. I'd like to get a truck for him. I was in victory lane with him. He won at Richmond. He even gave me a hat. I don't know where it is anymore, but he gave me a hat.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Got a NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series victory lane hat because of Ty Majeski.
How much you want for it?
I'll have to find it first. That's the first problem. I'll find it, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Catching Lemuel Price up there. How do you feel about navigating a lap machine?
Cupcakes.
Cupcakes? What if they just deliberately get in your way? No response. Like I haven't thought that far ahead yet. Have you spent any time behind a truck? Like, is it easy to push the truck ahead of you?
Hard to tell. I haven't had much practice with it.
So right now you're content to burn up all your fuel and let everybody behind you save.
Unfortunately, that's the thing.
We saw one truck literally pull to the apron and just stop. TJ Floyd was so tired of leading that inside lane. He just pulled to the apron and slowed down so much that they were going to lose the draft of you two if they didn't hit the gas. He's like, I am not leading this thing. Well, all right. I'm going to go visit with some other folks.
Okay, enjoy.
Have a lovely race. Logan DG, okay. How we doing?
I'm glad I still have a fast repair.
That's good.
Check up.
I think Matt Binky wants to push the lap truck instead of...
It's a...
He gets all the way down on the apron. Like, nope. That's funny. funny.
So that truck doesn't even want to lead.
Nope, nobody wants to lead. That's funny. Back in the line we go. How are we looking for fuel? We going to make it to halfway?
Yeah.
That's good. I think Matt was kind of worried about that because the points go out at the end of halfway, and he's kind of borderline on making it.
Really, I've been watching to see whenever it is that pit stops happen, is there enough fuel to make it to the end without having to pit?
Oh boy, we're door banging.
Yep.
Surprise. Well, all right. You had a good run at the Roval, and now you're having a good run in the truck so far. See if that can continue for you. Good luck, sir.
All right.
Looking back up in his chat before they crash. Blame me. Yeah, everyone goes to the top. Leaves Kelly Hyatt at the bottom. Kelly Hyatt going, what in the world? Just happened? Matt continues to run that middle lane. By running that middle lane is forcing awkward things in the middle of the field. Trenton wants the draft. Kelly Hyatt wants the draft, and they're trying to bang doors to get it. Out of turn 4, back into the tri-oval. Matt Benke will grab himself another lap lead. You got 1 bonus point for leading a lap and 2 more for leading the most laps. So Matt Benke trying to get that most laps led. Hyatt clears up in front of Mike Edwards. May start to get this field to spread apart with this upcoming pit stop that we're thinking is going to be right around halfway, according to Matt Benke there. TJ Floyd was here. I would totally pull him in and ask him about when he just stopped on the track. Make sure he was not leading. That's funny. Logan Wilson continuing to push Matt Benke around the track. Opening up 7/10 of a second over Kelly Hyatt. They are in danger of losing the draft if Hyatt keeps dropping back. It'll make this whole second part of the pack lose the lead draft. And that gap is now at 9/10 and 1 second. That's generally when you see it start to be too far. Dalton Hayes is taking things into his own hands along with Trenton Sneed. They've decided to try and catch back up. Shuffled around Kelly Hyatt. The gap is 1.1 in closing, so there you go. Trenton safely in the draft of Logan Wilson. We will keep this pack together. Dalton Hayes decided he did not want to lose the draft, and neither did Trenton, so they put the pedal down. And they'll catch back up to the top 2 and then just stay there. They're not in any kind of mood to pass because they are trying to save fuel. Still side by side back here. Edwards, Brown, Sherrod, all teammates. J. Floyd, Kelly Hyatt, the 2 damage trucks want to work together on the high side. Well, on lap 28, lap 30, we give away the points to the top 10. And well, it's going to be every truck on track, except for Lemuel Price. Did Price hang on to this group? No, he did not. Price probably pretty bored right about now. 3 laps down with no drafts. They slowed down to pick him up, and he just refused to be there. And now Trenton to the inside of Logan Wilson, along with Dalton Hayes. Looks like they are going to go for those stage points. Let's see if Matt Benke has enough fuel to get there. Probably wants to tuck in line right there, but I don't know if he wants to leave Logan Wilson. And the hole fills up as he decided a little too late to go for that gap. Gets into Ethan Evers. Ethan was already there. He took a little too long to make that decision. Does not get to get in there. And here comes a ton of playoff trucks. Whole top 5 now. Playoff trucks trying to get some points here. We decided it was time to go get those stage points. It's the end of lap 30. We just started lap 30. So interesting to see what does the 35 truck do. If he's low on fuel, may have to get down, and he's on the outside lane. Hopefully he does not pull a Davis Greenwell. Logan Wilson giving him a really good push. TJ Floyd up there on the high side now. We're all done with the fuel saving for now. Matt gets up and into the outside wall. Logan Wilson hits the outside wall. That got sketchy for a minute. And let's see how it all shakes out at the line. Your guess is as good as mine. Wait for all that to adjust. Alright, it's showing Trenton with the 10 points in the stage win. Dalton Hayes 9, Ethan Evers 8, Matt Benke 7, Kelly Hyatt 6, TJ Floyd 5, Logan Wilson 4, Mike Edwards 3, Cody Brown 2, and Jeremy Scherer getting the final point at halfway. Trent Steed also pick up an extra playoff point for that.
I gotta get down. I gotta pit.
Benke trying to get down.
I'm down now. Go down.
We're still at, yep, not then. Then would have been bad. There we go. Well, these two are going to have to work together. Kelly Hyatt and Matt Benke. Going to be each other's only chance. Stay together and try to get somewhere. Trenton now taking the whole field to the top. Logan Wilson drops to the inside along with TJ Floyd. I wonder if that means Trenton wants to go back to saving fuel and Dalton Hayes. Logan Wilson to the point. TJ Floyd second. Trenton third. Still at the high side. Ethan Evers rides in fourth. Here comes Logan Wilson and TJ Floyd. Those two trucks pit from the lead. That'll leave 6 trucks in that lead pack. Trenton Sneed still running it up high.
No one wants to lead this motherfucker.
They're running 53-second laps. They normally can run like a 47.
Pretty sad that we have to come down to a fuel mileage race on the Superspeedway League.
They're literally running 53-second laps. They're 6 seconds off the pace. I mean, they're running 6 seconds off the pace. Y'all ought to be able to blow by them. Okay, now they're 8 seconds off the pace.
They will just drive right by all of them.
Literally 8 seconds slower that lap. That's crazy. They ought to get Cody Brown to lead this thing, who doesn't have a playoff shot. Now they're all coming to the pit lane. 27 to go. They went 29. And here they come, all in tandem. Evers, Edwards, Brown, Shearer, Hayes, and Sneed all come down the pit lane. Logan Wilson, TJ Floyd, Matt Benke came out together. Is Kelly Hyatt not with this group? Let's see what happened to Hyatt. Same time on the stopwatch, but a little slower on the pit lane by about a second. So on and off the pit lane, lost a ton of time. There they go flying by as this group comes back out.
Matt, you go low here. Someone's got a damaged bumper.
I was fine riding behind you.
Matt going to take over pushing Logan Wilson. And who are they catching? Is that Lemuel? That is Lemuel. So they have 8 seconds over trucks just coming off the pit lane. I'm going to let Mike Edwards lead.
I'm currently good on gas if you want to know that at 35.
This group is 9 seconds back.
We gotta start saving now.
Dave Floyd trying to save fuel, it sounds like. I don't think that's going to work out for them. The only way this works at all is if they have that third truck up there pushing. They need that. Gap is 8.6 seconds. From the 4th place truck to the 3rd place truck. 8.3 and dropping. Keep up this rate of closure, they should get there. TJ Floyd, the last one in this lead pack. That's the gap back to Mike Edwards. You can see the time I'm talking about. Down under 8 seconds now. Seven and a half, so that's dropping pretty quick. Doesn't help Logan Wilson not running the bottom. Longer way around.
Can we hug the yellow line?
Wilson, Benke, and Floyd, the top 3 in this pack. And this group has been hugging that yellow line and gaining speed. Edwards, Evers, Brown, Shearer, Hayes, Sneed, Hyatt.
0.1 to the good right now.
Hyatt, unfortunately, not in this group. He's lost all the draft. The front 3 probably need a caution.
I gotta save.
Front 3 probably need a caution. Kelly Hyatt probably needs a caution.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to need a 1-4 problem.
Remember, Matt Benke pitted at a different time. Benke 1 lap worse on fuel than all these guys. Wilson and Floyd are 2 laps worse on fuel than everyone at the 6 truck train that we're watching here. Gap's down to 6 seconds and dropping. Breaks down into the 5.9 second bracket with 21 laps to go. Guys are-
Was that just not square?
I think that was just air because I had my wheel straight and it just the rear end just loaded back and forth.
Well, there you go. Logan Wilson, Matt Benke, TJ Floyd, 4 seconds over Mike Edwards, Ethan Evers, Cody Brown, Jeremy Sherry, Dalton Hayes, Trent Sneed. Kelly Hyatt needs caution. It's 35 seconds back from the race leader. Laps to go. Top three have issues of making it on fuel. Second group seems pretty confident they can make it. Every time I see Cody Brown's truck, all I can think of is the Reynolds Wrap truck, or the Reynolds Wrap paint scheme for Eric McClure. It's like that peach color, orangish peach, plus that blue. Just makes me think of Reynolds Wrap. Mikey continues to lead over Ethan in the second group. Cody Brown, Jeremy Shearer. Looks like Dalton Hayes got bored and popped out. Trent Sneed running ninth. As we play follow the leader, save gas. Dalton and Trenton may have decided to have other ideas as we finally caught the lead pack. All together again. See if Mikey decides to try and pass Lemuel. They do. Shuffle Scherer to the bottom. Probably would have been ideal to run behind those trucks to make them run out of gas, but I guess they didn't want to play that game. Passing those trucks will only help them try to save fuel now. Ethan Evers pops out on Mike Edwards, and Dalton Hayes is sliding sideways. Saves the truck.
How was that not a crash? Holy shit.
Wow.
Now I'm for sure going to be out of gas.
You guys were really playing that hardly? Wow.
Dalton Hayes not happy with whatever just happened.
I mean, there's blocking for your teammates and wrecking someone for your teammates.
Dalton Hayes came down on Jeremy Scherer and blamed Jeremy Scherer for it. Okay. Interesting.
You can.
Kelly Hyatt gets out of the way. Going a lap down.
30-18 gets me and pushes me. I'm going to need all the help I can get here, bud.
We got trucks starting to lose the draft after that. Dalton Hayes may just be hanging on to it. TJ Floyd kind of screwed.
Second guessing my thought of slamming the brakes to avoid the wreck. I should have just drove straight into it.
Spoken like a true draft master. Well, the Bud 8 leads. 14 to go. And Cody Brown, Logan Wilson, Matt Benke, Mike Edwards, Trenton Sneed, Jeremy Scherer, Dalton Hayes, TJ Floyd. TJ is losing the draft and steadily continuing to lose the draft, so not a good report for TJ. Hyatt seems like...
If you don't want to push me, get in front of me and I'll push the shit out of you. Let's do it. We're going to lose the draft if we haven't already.
Yeah, already. Hyatt was trying to get out there and help, it looked like. Jeremy Scherer's outside
Or
now.
just back out.
.38 seems to want no part of any teamwork.
That's a great ninth place finish, TJ. Great fucking job.
Solid top 10.
When you have teammates doing that, TJ, there's not much you can do.
Still wasn't Jeremy Scherer's fault.
TJ, you and I are in the same boat, bud.
And Logan Wilson. It's almost like all you drivers with
In
no
all
team
fairness, that's why I let you come down and pit.
should band together.
And I greatly appreciate that.
Wouldn't that be something if all the people that complained about not having teammates got together? Made a team? Amazing. Work together? Promote strategy? That's just crazy talk. Crazy talk. Why would they do that? No teammate team. This team is made up of a bunch of people who don't have teammates. But if they all work together, what would they have to complain about? Ain't got no friends team. Make friends. Make friends, not war. And 9 laps to go from Daytona Beach, Florida. Ethan Evers continues to lead in the Bud 8. Cody Brown giving him a push around. That sounded cool. Mike Edwards and Jeremy Scherer lead the outside lane. Only 4 trucks in this lead group working together. They do happen to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cody Brown down below the yellow line. Oh my gosh, that was almost dangerous. If Logan Wilson gets his nose there, that wreck is Cody Brown's fault. Still got one more caution in them. We'll see. We'll see when they decide to start making the moves and stop riding around. Remember, some of them still have to worry about fuel, so... Logan Wilson, Matt Benke, don't expect to see them trying to make a whole lot of moves. They gotta stretch that fuel as long as they can. 2 last trucks from the inside line. The other 6 are on the same strategy. So Evers, Edwards, Brown, Scherer, and Sneed. And Dalton Hayes should all be able to go. Logan Wilson, Matt Benke, 76 and 35. They need to save a little more. Could be advantage outside line because both of the trucks that need to save are inside. Whoa, big wiggle out of Cody Brown and Matt Benke. And on the outside lane, someone just went to the wall. Trenton Steed, Dalton Hayes starting to make that third line.
Sorry, Matt.
Mikey's going to jump up there and block.
We're good. We're still going forward.
Leaves Jeremy Scherer all alone in the middle. Scherer's going to drop down behind Benke. Nevers happy to see all that happen. Extends his lead with the outside lane. Cody Brown could pop out there though, as could Logan Wilson. Now you got 3 really good Superspeedway drivers on that high lane. Edwards, Trenton Sneed, Dalton Hayes. He's won a lot of these things before. 6 laps to go, 6.5 as we're on the backstretch. Ethan got the elbows out a little bit to get his corner entry there. Side by side into the tri-oval with 5 to go. And they are starting to push hard now. And you can see the result of that pushing hard. Mike Edwards, Ethan Evers going around off the racing surface, so we stay green. Cody Brown trying to save it. He's going to crush the truck in the background. Now we're down to 5 in the lead pack. Trenton Sneed leads over Dalton Hayes.
Logan, you good to make it to the end?
Yes. Yes.
Let's go.
Matt and Logan saying they have enough fuel now. I'm going to shuffle out Jeremy Scherer. There's Trenton Sneed, Dalton Hayes, Logan Wilson, Matt Benke, and Jeremy Scherer.
Bad shot for me? I'm not sure. Hell, if it was, my apologies, dog. I genuinely wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to put you clear of the 8.
Well, he and the 8 are indeed clear. Logan Wilson, Matt Benke push it to the high side here. Trenton Sneed, Dalton Hayes, Jerry Scherer inside lane. Scherer is then going to go up to the top. 5 trucks left to battle it out for 4 laps. I believe that whole outside line will be first time winners in Golden Eagle. The inside, I think both of those have won. I think the whole outside line has not yet, so that'd be interesting. Scherer can't quite make up his mind where he wants to go. And he's also having some connection issues. Two and a half to go. Into turn 3. Trenton leading the inside line. Outside line trying to mount a charge. Logan Wilson. And 35 of Matt Benke. Oh, outside line gets out of shape, but they hang on to it. They're going to have to regroup quickly. 2 laps to go, and outside line broke apart a bit. If they drop back in, mount a charge. And they do. They're going to use a little draft to get themselves reorganized. See if Dalton Hayes or Jeremy Scherer decide to pop out. Lap and a half to go. Trenton Sneed leads. Who's going to sneak out and try to make a move for it? Into the tri-oval they come. White flag is in the air. Trenton Sneed leads them. Dalton decides now is the time for him to make a move to try and win the race, and then pops back in behind Trenton. That's probably going to be all Trenton needed. Dalton popped up there, blocked the outside line, then gets right back behind Trenton. Outside line, their push just completely disintegrated. Dalton thought about it, pushing Trenton. Still thinking about it. Still thinking about it. Still thinking about it. Through turns 3 and 4, Trenton has the advantage. Out of turn number 4, they're catching the lap truck of Ethan. He'll get out of the way. And it's going to be Trenton Sneed leading Dalton Hayes to the start-finish line. Trenton Sneed gets the victory here at Nightona. Dalton Hayes second, Jeremy Scherer third, Logan Wilson fourth, and Matt Benke a top 5. TJ Floyd is not drafting with a lead lap car, so that should be 6th place for TJ and an eventual 7th for Mike Edwards. Ethan Nevers will finish 8th. Trenton Sneed, your race winner.
That was fun. Mike, Ethan, I'll have to watch replay, but that was on me, boys. I'm fucking sorry. That was going to be a good-ass finish since we had the field to go.
Trent DG, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, we brought it to victory lane in the old number 81 Chevrolet. How's it feel to get the victory here tonight at Nightona?
Not gonna lie, I'll have to watch the replay, but if that last thing
Sorry
was on
for
me,
overreact.
It don't feel amazing.
It don't feel amazing, but your name's still on the trophy.
Yeah, like if I pushed Mike into Ethan, that's not how I want to do shit. But yeah, we got our name on the trophy, so that's pretty cool.
Sam Ford.
Hell, was that 4?
Oh no, I lost count. You won too much.
Yeah, all on Superspeedways.
Start calling you Hayden.
Yeah, no, never.
Good times.
Yeah. Big thanks to Sir Dalton. It was just the 2 of us for C2X here.
Yeah, you got abandoned by all your team. Shame.
Yeah, they went to go do something else. Cody said that he drifted up, so that makes me feel a little better, but I still fucking hate that for Ethan and Mike. We all, that was funny, halfway through the race, no one wanted to leave the damn thing. We were all saving fuel.
Yeah, I was watching the real Daytona 500.
Okay, Cody just messed me. Still out of the way, boys. Hate that for y'all. That was, we were going to have a fucking party there.
Well, Red Cell says great job, and Chrissy says woohoo! Way to go, little brother.
Yeah, well, big thanks to Dalton once again for that. Thank God for letting me get another one. Multi-win season, that's rare for the old cheesecake, so happy about that. Oh my God, that's 2 in a row actually, isn't it? Superspeedways.
When are you gonna pay Dalton back, push him to a win?
Dude, I really told him that when we crossed start finish line. Man, that's 3 in one season. I promise I will try and get you back. I want to pay it forward. Andrew and I were really, really good about that. He pushed me more than I pushed him. Dalton right now is. I'm taking it. Oh, I could have phrased that a little bit.
Pause.
He's helping me, but I'm not helping him.
It's a bad way to be a teammate. You got to fix that.
I know. I'm a selfish twat sometimes, and I hate it. I'll help him. I promise I'll help him eventually. But big thanks to the entire C2X. Andrew built a stout low-time motor for us. He's over in Bristol, so that's why he ain't here. But thanks to my entire family, mom, dad, sis. Whitley, you're awake. Stay awake. We're doing a little bit of partying.
A little bit.
Thank God for another one. Sneed Tombstone Game Farm, Treeing Technologies. Dirty Boys Automotive, I actually just stopped by there earlier today. Wild Eyes is set to get a cam next Thursday, so
Ooh.
I'm excited for that. Going even further into fucking debt, but that's how we roll.
Welcome to
Yeah.
America.
Yes, sir. Thank you for broadcasting. Thank Golden Eagle for coming on. What was this third or fourth season of Superspeedways? I'm official. Yeah, look at that, man. We're 4 seasons and still going. Tonight was interesting. I wasn't really expecting the whole fuel thing until that first caution. I was like, okay, well, everyone's going to save now. And then everyone did save.
Pose this question to Mr. Past Champion here. Would you rather have a small field like this or have a bunch of field fillers that you don't really know how they're going to race?
Honestly, kind of prefer the smaller field because everyone here knows each other. We kind of know how we're the whole half the field. We knew each other was going to start saving gas, and we all started saving gas. So you kind of have that familiarity, and that's kind of been my whole thing. I'd rather a smaller field with a bunch of guys that know what they're doing and know how to race one another than a field of like 43 random drivers that it's just a fucking shit show.
Understood. 12's better than 20.
Now if we get 43 drivers that know what they're doing, everyone knows how to race each other, and it's good, then I'm all for it. But
Good luck with that.
Yeah, that's a dream.
Pipe dream.
In the 10 years I've done this, I can count on 3 fingers 3 times that has happened.
10-4. All right. Well, congrats on the win here tonight. Get on out of here. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you back here Monday.
Yes, sir. Wait, no, we won't. It's an off week next week.
Oh, we're not doing any kind of meme weeking or anything?
I'll think about it. I've had a long week.
You've had a long week. You want to take this 11mm kidney stone?
Can you convert that to America?
Mm-mm. All right, man.
It's that bad.
We'll see you, buddy.
Yeah. Thank you.
Trenton's need to get in the win here tonight. Track down Dalton Hayes. Dalton, DG, push Trenton all the way to the win there. Was that always the plan?
Yeah, pretty much. Like usual, it seems me and Trent work really well together. We did it for the stage, and we were able to do it there with a little bit of luck at the end.
Yeah, a little bit of luck and a little bit of strategy, and once again, you're pushing Trenton. Does it ever go the other way around when Trenton pushes you?
I asked him that, but I did tell him that, and all of them, that this season, whenever I joined the team, that was going to be my specialty, and I think we're up to like 5 or 6 wins with me pushing now.
One of these days you'll get your own. Hopefully the team will see your value and try to help you out there a little bit. Congrats on the second place finish. You got the friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for that podium.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Golden Eagle for sponsoring the series. Shout out to Big C's Diecast for everything that he does with the league. Great guy if you're looking for some diecast. Shout out to you for putting on the broadcast and everything you do with the league behind the scenes, because I know that you do a shit ton of work that goes unrecognized in this. So shout out to you, and shout out to C2X for, like I said, taking me in this season. Had some low points with my mouth, but some very high points with me pushing. So I guess it kind of breaks even. And also, I'd like to apologize to Jeremy Shear for snapping on the radio at him, because I've been teammates with him before, and I know that he wouldn't ever do anything malicious like that and try to cause a wreck or anything like that. It was just the heat of the moment. I was aggravated. I did apologize to him in race. Still working on trying to keep my mouth shut and off the button, and sometimes I make strides and doing a good job, and that was another case where I should have just kept off the button, but
Yep. You'd do a lot better if you just disconnected your race button. Like, don't even bind it.
Yeah, I've tried that before, but then it gets me caught up if I like try to tell people that I'm pitting in.
Yeah,
or
that's what the
something.
text chat's for. Just put I'm pitting in text chat. You're good to go. Just have the quick button.
I've gotten destroyed doing that before, so it doesn't always work with the button. But yeah,
It doesn't always, but it's better than nothing.
I am making a effort to be better at it every once in a while. My anger gets the best of me,
really,
like it did there.
It's really entertaining because you just turned left into the man and then blamed him for it. It's like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
I haven't looked at the replay. I actually forgot to look at it. So, and like I said, I apologize to him in race and stuff because I know he wouldn't do anything like that. I've been teammates with him multiple seasons before, so
Yeah, he was
it's just
middle 3 wide, and you're on the top lane, just turned down into the middle lane, right across his nose.
yeah. Luckily, we held on to it though.
And stayed in the draft. That was shocking.
Yeah, Trenton helped me a little bit there, and then the lap car also helped me a little bit there with staying in the draft. But yeah,
Impressive.
second place. Hopefully it's a good points night for me and Trenton, and hopefully we get a few more people to show up so these races aren't all kind of like chaotic like it was with trying to save fuel and stuff like that. Because
Well, see,
I
you're
mean,
just saying
it
the
makes it
opposite of what Trenton said. Trenton said it's great to have such a small field.
yeah, I don't know. I like racing and not just. I felt like I pretty much, other than on lap 30 and then towards the end, I was just riding around the whole time, and I don't really like that. Even though I get a good finish, I'd rather race it out. If I get wrecked, I get wrecked.
Fair enough. Congrats on your P2. Get on out of here. Enjoy your weekend.
Yes, sir. Hope you get to feeling better.
Yeah, I have to have surgery eventually. Maybe then I'll start feeling better. But until then,
I too have had that surgery, and it is not fun.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. All right, bud.
All right,
Enjoy your
have a
weekend.
good night.
Dalton Hayes bringing home P2. Try to track down Mr. Shear. He's hanging down in his channel. Jeremy, DG, got a copy?
What's going on?
Not a whole lot. Crazy night out there tonight. Just all over the place, and by the end of it, you're up in P3. How was it?
That about sums it up. It was fun. Strategy came into play. I've been enjoying that a lot lately when these super speedways come to it. But I mean, the car count wasn't huge, but there was some entertainment there. I feel like I get caught up in some wrecks here and there, but you know what? I'm glad I could keep in it. I was shocked I got the draft at the end, but you know, it all worked out. Bummed for the boys. I thought we were gonna come up there and take it, and when we started fighting towards the end a little bit, I lost it in the middle, but I'm happy how it played out.
Well, Sam 4, congrats on that podium finish, and I don't know, you guys did a really good job saving that fuel and making it work there with the one less stop, but it still got caught back up, and that was really entertaining to watch, to be honest.
Yeah, I was nervous. I'm always nervous with fuel. I'm not the best at saving them, but you know what? I made it work, and I'm happy. It was a good night. I needed this. I needed to talk to you again.
How did you feel about a man turning left into your door and yelling at you?
Anything like last night. I mean, I just stay quiet until I can see actually what happened. But
I don't know how you do it. I would blow up.
Trust me, the guys in Discord hear it. I hit the button below the race chat. So.
All right, man. Congrats on that podium finish. Hit me with the friends, family, and sponsor shoutouts.
I want to thank you. Thanks the 10 Tenths guys for helping me at the end. Golden Eagle. Shout out to Becca for hopping in there and giving me heads up on the real racing going on.
I mean, Jeremy 2.0.
Yeah. Jeremy 2.0 in there. Always enjoy the help from everyone.
All right. Well, congrats on that strong run tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you back here next week, my friend.
I'll see you next week, bud. Take
Becca
it easy.
said hi.
Oh, she'll hear me.
All right. Good times. All right. That is our podium interviews for tonight's Golden Eagle Syrup Superspeedway Series race. Good times. I enjoyed it. Even for the smaller truck count, it was still really entertaining. Don't really need a big truck count to have a good race, do we? Let's go ahead and run through our final results. It'll be quick. Here we go. Your winner, Trent Sneed, Dalton Hayes, Jeremy Shearer on the podium. Logan Wilson, Matt Benke round out our top 5, and TJ Floyd, Mike Edwards, Ethan Evers, Cody Brown, and Kelly Hyatt picking up top 10s. And our final page, Lemuel Price, Will Ashbrenner, and Gatlin Downey. Big wreck early took out Ashbrenner and Downey. Then Lemuel lost the draft, went a few laps down. Tough night for those 3 drivers. Hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Thanks so much to all of our sponsors. Let's run through those, pay the bills. Wild Horse Broadcasting does our ARCA series on Monday. Wadagoons does our Tuesday Dirt Late Model series. It's been really fun this season having the late models. I didn't think it would be, so I was wrong. Arc Music Xfinity Series. Thanks so much to Arc Music coming on board and helping us on Tuesdays. Then 712 Breaks with Lucas Hoytsman Company doing the CTC Next Gen Cup Series. Always fun in that one. Then our normal truck series. Thursday nights with the Low Drag Esports. Thanks to all of the Low Drag team for helping us sponsor that one. Then Fort Worth Screen Printing puts on our GT3 series and gets our broadcast going for that. So we started off tonight. Then Golden Eagle Shirt. Watch this race. Sponsored this race that you just watched here. I got it backwards. Evers Fever Podcast puts on our Gen 6 League every Sunday. Thanks Ethan and company for that. Big C's Diecast giving away at least 5 diecast all year long. So make sure you get into our Discord and find out about our diecast giveaways. We've already completed 2. We still got 3 to give away. And the more you guys send me diecast, the more I can give away. So I got a couple more actually I can give away. Heads up. I got some new Michael Waltrip 1 going into there. Appreciate you guys so much for watching tonight's broadcast. Thanks, as always, to all of our partners, and we'll see you guys in the next race. We will end the YouTube there, get the music back on, hang out, watch some replays here. Anybody got a replay they want